Warbird Air Museum. So we're going to be walking around looking at some planes. See that one up there behind me? But we're going to be getting some really cool footage. There's a whole bunch of planes. Turn around slow here. Okay. Got flight simulators over there. Lots of stuff on the walls. All the Air Force unit patches. That is so cool. I know everybody's interested in the airplanes, so if you want to see all the aircraft, you can fast forward it to wherever they start, but we're going to be getting a lot of footage here. Whoa. We got prop. We got wrapped in cloth. That's cool.
As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense. But always, will our whole nation remember the
They have got a lot of stuff in here. It is unbelievable how much. Okay.
Glenn Curtis. Glenn Curtis. Isn't he from Hammondsport? I could be wrong.
Say from Hammondsport?
I could be wrong. Let me look.
That's right, the Curtis Air Museum.
The Hammondsport.
Oh, Hammondsport, New York.
Well, there's the Glenn Curtis Museum in New York.
Is that the one in Big Flats we went to? So there's the Glenn Curtis Air Museum either in Big Flats or Hammondsport.
I think.
We're originally from Corning in the Corning area, so they got a radio.
the will of the Congress and of the people. When I assert that we will not only defend ourselves
Very
to
cool.
the uttermost, but will make it very certain that this form of treachery shall never again endanger us.
We got model airplanes everywhere. Look at these. These are really cool. These aren't just the only airplanes. They have real aircraft here. We're going to go see those in a little bit. And if anybody knows what my favorite World War II era aircraft is, put a comment down in the comments below.
Thank you.
You can actually zoom in. It just makes it look like a actual battle there.
Good museum. I lived in Newport for years.
Very cool.
Familiar with that area.
I will mention it later on, but put down in the comments below now and see if you're right. I hope we get to see one of these. The B-17 is awesome. That's what they wore in the B-17 when they're out there, because they didn't have heaters in the plane, and they had the gunners on the sides of the plane sticking out the back. You can see it right down there. It's freezing cold up there, so that's what they had to wear.
At this point, what's his name is sending up so many SpaceX flights that like literally at least one.
Nazi aircraft. These models, I'm not going to film all the models, but there are so many of them in here. All right, well, you guys can see up in the background all the aircraft and stuff over there, the model airplanes, and I can actually see my favorite aircraft from here. So I'm gonna try to find the plane that my grandfather was on, then we'll put that one in here as well. All right, we're back at this. So if anybody knows me at all, the Tuskegee Airmen are probably one of the coolest group of aviators in history. When they were escorting bombers, they never lost one bomber. They sacrificed themselves a lot and died, but they never lost one bomber that they were carrying for.
They were sent
It's a
all
great
over
history.
Eastern Europe to straight airfields and marshalling yards. But German air activity had decreased and sightings were rare. The Tuskegee Airmen went the entire month of September without scoring a victory. But in October 44, the Luftwaffe returned in force.
The Red Tails,
On the
famous
12th,
aircraft,
the gruesome twosome
famous
of
pilots.
Pruitt and Lee Archer will be back in action. In the midst of a sprawling dogfight, Archer will make history. He will become the first and only Tuskegee Airman to maintain ace.
He did, yep. This is a radial engine. Wow. Very cool to be up close over this. Kitty's got her Irish Pride on.
No, I got it on upside down.
There we go. So we are now on the hangar floor. And yeah, so F-16. On the other side, see F-18. You can see it's Blue Angels color over there. And over here we have the F-14 Tomcat. Oh, there's so many birds here. I hope I do these justice. I really do. I want to see. Oh, there's a half track. Oh my goodness. We'll go over there to that stuff here in a few minutes. On the other side. Come on, who does not like the F-14 Tomcat? This was from the USS Nimitz. Every time I see one of these, I expect to see Tom Cruise's Maverick up there. Now, I'm not going to know all of these airplanes, but they do have cards on them, so we will definitely look at those. One of my buddies, he worked on these bad boys along with A-10s. Oh, the Green Mountain Boys, look at that. It was a perfect day, St. Patrick's Day. F-16 Falcon.
If you don't like to, you can also go behind the back wall and along the side of the wall with all benches and such. We don't have that cordoned off. Anywhere that's not cordoned off, you can probably go except for on the airport.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
of course. Let me know if you have any questions at all.
Okay. Got all these engines over here.
Nice to be short. Look
Yeah, I have to duck. You don't have to.
Nice to be short. I can stand under the wings.
It's kind of like when we're on the aircraft carrier. You can walk underneath all the planes.
I could. Oh no, this one I got a duck.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to get all the aircraft in the photo because they are so big.
Whoa.
It's basically a small rocket. distinctive V-tail of the F-18. Fold up wingtips. God, he's gonna go that way. Ooh, look. Tail hook. Very nice, very nice. Trying that loud, so tall, I gotta duck really low. In case anybody's never seen the Blue Angels patch up close. Come around here. Wow. That is nice. Let's come around here.
Aw, Snoopy playing.
They're tight, but wow. They just don't seem real. They're here. You can touch them though.
Huh?
I said they don't seem real, but they're here and you can touch them, so you know they're real. Oh, this is the vehicle that was in the movie. Oh, sure enough. L5 Sentinel. This is an Army, when it was Army Air Corps. It's metal. That feels like it's wood though. Should have been a wood body, I believe. Let's see what this is before we climb up there. Cool. MiG-17. Yep.
Hello.
A lot of ram air in there.
Oh, wow. You should come up here, honey.
I'm going to, yes.
Go ahead.
I want to think of what this plane is here. I have it in my mind, but I doubt it's right, so I'm not going to say it. All right. Whoa. Wow. That is some tight quarters in there. Holy cow. Good shot of the 14 from up here. I see something over in the far side of the hangar I want to go look at. Okay, gotta climb down. Be right back. Now, I cannot be for certain at all on this one here. It's a Navy plane, obviously. I don't see a card for it. I thought the Air Force used the F and the Navy uses the A's. Well, no, that's not true either. So I'm gonna take a guess and say it's an F-107. I could be wrong. I don't know. Put in the comments if you know what it is. Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right there. Nice bad bone right there. So we got the Red Baron over here. It's like a stunt plane.
Oh, Woodstock.
Yeah, I'd see where people were up on the wings for the wing walking.
Oh. You can
That's
sit
really
up there?
pretty, isn't it? What's that?
You sit up there?
Well, you strap in up there, and then the plane goes and flies and does barrel rolls, and with somebody on top of the wing. Can you say no? Not only no, but heck
Hey,
no.
they make pizza. It's got Snoopy in it. Look, did you see Snoopy?
I did.
Snoopy's flying.
Snoopy on his doghouse.
No, he's flying.
Oh, he is. He's also in his doghouse. Must have been a sponsor.
They make pizza.
Get the Snoopy. Okay, so it's got like modern avionics in it. That's pretty cool. Looks like you got GPS over there, maybe. Very cool. All right. Well, there's your old Willies. So, I don't know if it's true or not, but JEEP, J-E-E-P, was an acronym for the Army Jeep. JEEP standing for Just Enough Essential Parts. It's kind of like U.S. Army. Uncle Sam ain't released me yet. Very cool. All right, we're going to go over the other side of the hangar. Wait a minute, let's get a good shot of this aircraft right here. That's a beautiful aircraft. So this is the F-18, the Blue Angels jet. So if they ever ask you what's at the very tip of the aircraft, that's a screw. Got an old Navy bomber. Big old radio engine in there. Look at that thing. That's so good. Look at the stance of that Tomcat. Very nice. And the half track. When I was a kid, this was my favorite Army vehicle right there. Half tank, half truck. Very cool. Wow, even back in the, so I'm say back in the 40s, they had the key to start this thing, and then in the 80s, you just had two switches, no keys at all. Of course, it wasn't a half track, but ammo cans.
Yes, I need field rations.
Yep. Yeah. Look at that. Very cool. I like the engine out of the F-15. I don't know. Pratt Whitney, turbofan. That's an Air Force engine. All these engines probably fit one of these planes in here. Put it back in. You fly it. No. Oh. I'm home. open. Sorry, I didn't mean to be moving around so fast. This is a cool helicopter. They had one of these at Fort Eustis, Virginia. When I was there as a trainee, we actually got to go down and guard the Air Museum, and this is one of the aircraft that you could actually get in. Really cool. And if you remember in the other video we shot at up in Horseheads at the Air Museum up there, they have one there, but it was a Coast Guard version. I'm not sure if it's the same one. This one's a UH-19B Chickasaw, but I think it is pretty close to the same. Well, that'll probably.
Hello. Hey. What's up?
Very cool.
Oh, we're going through a museum.
That's the bottom of the pilot seat right, Channel. This is a German Messerschmitt ME-208.
It is a Chickasaw.
So cool.
Oh, it's not after. The picture you took. I can walk under something. So you really could. But I'm just teasing. I had to go.
I have to go over top of another airplane just to see this one. Let's go see it.
Company built a lot of these, and they basically, I think the only thing they might have changed.
This one we saw from the front. This is a actual flying aircraft. Somebody owns this. This is a KP-51 Mustang. It's really not that big. I thought they'd be bigger, but it's really not that big. There's a little bit of modern avionics in there. It's hard to tell from your reflection. I'm sorry about that, but it's got some digital readouts in there. No glass, but it's pretty cool. Beautiful aircraft. It's not as long as I thought it'd be. It's probably about the size of a car, just with wings. Very cool. There's that Messerschmitt tail. This is the F-106 simulator. Hey, simulator. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're coming up on this one. Tail gunner, World War II bomber, obviously. Let's see if anybody knows what it is. Drop your guess in the comments. Just mark it as bomber, and then your guess. Obviously a working engine. Most of the oil is drained out.
I did too. The third one, it will only take me maybe.
I can zoom out, but I can't.
I can do that tomorrow. At 3 o'clock. But I have 2.
So you notice that there's no ball turret on the bottom, so that should eliminate your guess on one aircraft. Oh, nose gunner. That's so cool. Called the killer bee. Well, if you know how to read that, you'll be able to tell what kind of aircraft it is. All right, suspense is enough, right? B-25 Mitchell. Well, we are going outside now. It's kind of, they didn't have, so far they haven't had my plane, the plane here that I like. Doesn't mean it's not here because there is another hangar. What we got out here? The only thing we can't do is go out on the runway, but we can come outside. So that's, oh my goodness. Oh, if you could just see what I could see from here. It's in that hangar over there. Oh, there's an older U.S. Navy Blue Angel jet right there. Very nice. Is that the A6 maybe? We'll see when we get over there if it has a tag on it. Then we got this Navy trainer. It's a very nice prop, turbo prop. And I do see a B-52 over there, which we're going to be going to. I don't know if it's just a B-52 cockpit or if it's a whole plane. Okay, so here you go. Yeah, we know what that is. Oh yeah, that's just the B-52 cockpit right there. When they said we could get inside the B-52, I was like, oh, they got a whole bird. No, sir, they don't have the whole bird.
Driving over here, completely overcast, cloudy. It looks like it was gonna rain. Now the sun's out, sky's clear, and it's warming up. Yeah. Yeah, same here. Right, right. $59 or $69? Oh.
It's an interesting looking jet, huh? I don't see an NSN on it.
And cool off, because Tuesday the high is only 60.
That's very nice.
The first day of spring, I think, is...
It's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
Sounds like a NASCAR race out there. Over here we have a Huey. Well, what's left of the Huey. These were in service when I was in the Army. Medevac choppers, flat iron. Some of the guys that I worked with were on flat iron, so they flew these a lot on rescue missions and medical calls. It's an old helicopter, but these things are actually still in service. Probably one of the best helicopters ever built. Cool. All right, we're gonna go in the hangar. Okay, so hopefully you're as confused as I am. This is something I've never seen before. I wonder if that other P-51 that was in the thing there was a kit plane. That's why it was a KP-51. But this one here is the XP-82 Twin Mustang. So they've taken two P-51s and put them together. Interesting. Looks like half of the plane leaks and the other half doesn't. Now these are big. These are not the same size as a car. Why did they do this?
Well, it's because they had a time crunch. They needed a interceptor, well, no, sorry, not interceptor, an escort fighter to escort bombers in the Pacific theater. Because B-51s were built for the European theater, not the Pacific. So these were built to escort B-29s, sometimes B-17s, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I may be wrong. So yeah, they had a time crunch, but they didn't get it done in time to serve in World War II. So it turned into a long-range interceptor fighter in the Korean War.
They built a bunch of these like this?
Yeah, I think about 180 or so.
Wow.
Although this one is one of the experimental variants. One
Oh,
of
okay.
two in the world, and this one flies.
Okay.
Well,
how many pilots has to fly? One or two?
Just one.
Just
And
one.
funnily enough, only one man is certified to fly this one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think he does take people out for rides, but you have to be very nice to him.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, and I did kind of make a fib. It is not technically one of two, it's about one half of two. Or about one half of one, because it got into a nasty fender bender in 45 and had to have basically one half the aircraft replaced by some really awesome people up in Douglas, Georgia.
Okay.
So it's on loan from them. This technically isn't ours, but I'm so happy we have it here.
It is very cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
And
Zoom out a little bit here so I can keep it steady. Wish this guy didn't know he was going to have a show today. And he's airborne. Okay, so we're going inside of B-52.
after you, watch your head. It's very, as you can tell, many people have whacked their heads on this thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, including myself. I think I've done it about 3 times.
Put a pool noodle right there.
Yeah, it's one on the back.
Oh, I can almost stand up in it.
So this is going to be probably the navigator station. There's a lot happening in here.
Feel free to go up the stairs as well. That's where the cockpit is.
Oh.
It's a bit sketchy, so just watch your hands and feet.
Oh, wow.
Keep going. All right, we're going to be right back. So we're going to be up here in just a second. Okay, gonna climb over here. Give Captain a ride. Wow. Rudder, brakes. Wow.
Oh, look, the other steering wheel's moving too.
That's so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of things up here that, yeah, the guys who flew these things, they had it going on. They knew, wow, how smart you have to be to fly this. Very cool. Flaps. Flaps. Well, if you're going down this thing, you're going down because there ain't no way out. I'm being claustrophobic up here. I'm like, yeah. Kind of got sidetracked from the hangar. We're going to go back in the hangar here in a second. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get out of here. F4 Phantom. We all know what that is. Navy jet. Look at that. So they have a rule in the Army aviation. If it's not leaking, it's not full.
Same rule with Air Force and Army and everything else. That's if you ever go in with the B-25, you can tell it has oil in it. So anything that has oil usually floats.
This plane over here was what again?
That's an F-11 Tiger.
F-11 Tiger. That was that jet in the other hangar. So I said it was a 107. This one's just here temporarily. Very cool.
So that one, I don't know for sure, but my gut tells me it got shot at.
What are these? What's this one here?
The yellow and white one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Canberra. It's a British made.
Okay.
So it was a 60s nuclear bomber from the UK, and I'm blanking on the definition. I know that they done a couple of these as, I think, maybe not the B-57. I can't fully remember. Oh man, I'm blanking on everything.
That's okay.
Darn it.
No pressure. Oh, we have a Marine Corps, or a paint scheme that says Marine Corps over there. It's actually nice, St. Patrick's Day green right there.
Yes, sir. That thing is not getting pitched today.
That's a gorgeous plane. It's an interesting aircraft. Looks like the Howler. Yeah. So was this is a jet engine, right? They just got the red caps in there to keep birds out.
Among other things. Curious interns mostly.
Okay. And that's how they got in.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Nice. I'll hold this up for you.
Okay.
To my knowledge, it's a three-man crew. So you have pilot,
Oh, wow.
navigator, and a bombardier. Navigator sits in the back, pilot sits in the middle, and then the bombardier lays down.
Smells like an electrical fire in here.
Sir?
Smells like an electrical fire.
Uh-oh. Did we let the magic smoke out?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
Cool.
17 hours more fixing.
F-105. Because it hit so hard. Oh, that's not good. Oh, yeah.
It could carry thousands of pounds of bombs. It was a fighter bomber.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now you see the way the air intakes are on it. I understand it. Look at that gun.
So, in place of the fuel tank down there, you carry nuclear device. And you seem to know what you're talking about, so I didn't try to play the joke of, hey, that's a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
I'll tell you it's
The old warhorse. Oh my.
Yeah, and if the battery's working, it might be more fun on a show for you.
Here it goes.
There we go. Yeah, we need a new battery in this thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, we would put one in, but electricians are expensive nowadays.
Those rounds are nice.
20mm cannon rounds. I think 1,000 rounds per minute. I don't remember the actual fire rate of this weapon, but still.
You know what that is up there, Kathy? You know what that is right there? It's a mid-air refueling. So when they're flying, you see the big gas.
Really useful over North Vietnam. Well, most likely over South Vietnam, so we don't get shot down. But still.
There's one of these. Again, I see these aircraft everywhere. Remember when we were in Nebraska? There's that one jet. So in Nebraska, on I-80 somewhere, there is one of these sitting on a pedestal, just like randomly out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, that's cool. I thought I need to go to Nebraska. Didn't think there was anything out there.
There's really not. That's why. That's
No,
why
there
it's.
isn't.
That's why it's random.
Ah, I see.
Just come around the bend in the highway. You're in the middle of a prairie, and boom, there's an aircraft.
Guess somebody got bored one day.
Yeah.
Nozzle there. Those are actually air brakes, not
Yep.
nozzles. I didn't realize that until I learned it from actually F-5 how it comes in every now and then.
Yep. Does he come back here to reminisce, or was this his aircraft?
I think mostly reminisce, but he also just comes back to retail history. So yeah, mostly reminiscing.
Nice.
He's really cool. I like him.
Royal Navy. Our YouTube channel, we did one air museum, and the people who watch our channel, they really loved the aircraft. The air museum one, it took off like 2,000 hits in like one day. It was
Dang.
amazing.
That is impressive.
The F-104.
I could be wrong, but I do believe this one saw service with NASA as a wingman for the shuttle program. I'm not certain on that. So
Wait, it doesn't even have a tail number.
yeah, that's the problem. I need to figure out what its tail.
They should have an NSN on it somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. I wonder where that would be. It might have gotten painted over. Because we did do a really good job of storing this one.
It is nice. So you guys going to restore the OV1 out front?
That's on a long list of restorations. Most likely not because it's already on static display. But we do have a MiG-21 out on Restoration Row.
Yeah, I saw that over
That
there.
one is in sorry condition, but we're working through our backlog.
It's a really nice aircraft. Like I said, the leading edge of this wing is razor sharp. It really is. That's sharper than my fishing knife. C-123. Predecessor to the C-130, I'm assuming. No, maybe. I'm kind of curious if they have these as forestry planes.
Not these ones. They definitely have.
That one, it's similar to this.
Yeah, they do. But this one, considering that it was designed as a glider and considering the fire issues with the piston engine and the avgas behind it, probably not recommended because it will most likely cause more fires than it will put out.
Yeah, makes sense.
As I said earlier, fiery crash in Ecuador is how we got this.
This came from Ecuador?
I think so. It's a long story that I wish I could retell you, but there are people who know it much better than I do. I come here every now and again. But
Very cool. These are supposed to be jet engines right here in the center. That's cool. Jet engines and prop plane engines, or radials. Very cool. It's an old movie.
movies are pretty good.
Yeah, oh yeah. Very nice aircraft.
Fun story. Not the aircraft itself, but just the F-100. These ones, the early models had a bit of an issue with low speed controllability. So when you were coming into the land, they were really unstable. So they would pitch and yaw and just roll all over the place like a button gun. So if you tried to accelerate out of that, so punch the throttle forward and try to get out of that situation, the engine would then cut out.
Well, that's not good.
So then you would crash. And that ended up getting nicknamed the Saber Dance. Now, this model, the D model, has the leading edge slats on the front and then flat on the back. Those leading edge slats really helped eliminate that safety issue. So it was still there, but it was less. So yeah, that's the story of the Saber Dance as it was.
Nice.
Better, but still. Beautiful aircraft though, especially the early models, which were pure silver. I believe these were used in Vietnam as a lower target priority kind of thing. So if you had something that you wanted to destroy but didn't really want to sample live on 5 after, use some one of these.
Nice.
And early on, and these were mostly early on in the war before the F-105 really got into the swing of things. I wish I knew more about this one, but it's one of the rarer ones, so I don't know as much as I should.
Well, by the end of the day, I'll know everything there is to know about it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go online and look it up.
That's the beauty of the internet.
Helicopter back there. This is the A6 Intruder.
Restroom.
There you go. The gentleman was very nice, took us around and told us a lot of information about these aircraft. And we've got MASH. Oh, look, here we go. You use these during the Korean War. Oh yeah, look at that. Korean War helicopter, very nice. He's on panel
4E.
4E.
Line 98.
So we can find panel 4E.
Gonna be down here.
We'll find it. Walk over here. That's the bomber we filmed earlier. See if it'll be a turn and burn. like that'll be a good way to end this video. And up he goes.
He did the thing pretty well of like staying on the ground and going
If you guys are ever in Titusville, Florida, you definitely need to come and check this place out. It was fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the video.